Assalamu alaikum, this is Muhammad Khair, math teacher at KKI Schools. Our lesson today 4-6, Formalizing Relations and Functions. And our objectives to determine whether a relation is function and to find domain and range and use function notation. Okay, first of all, this question, identify the domain and range for each relation. Use mapping diagram. Determine whether the relation is function or not. Okay, it is easy. Question number 8. Who can tell me what is the range here? Yes, the x-axis or the x part or the x coordinate is the domain. So this is the domain. You write the domain equal parentheses or braces, and you write 3 how many times? It's 5 times. Yes, 1 2 3 4 5. Okay, and the range is the y-axis or the y coordinate. Okay, so we write it like this also. It is 7 8 -2 4 and 1. Now he asked me to draw a mapping. It is easy. I draw a rectangle like this, vertical one, and another one here, one for domain and one for range, and put the elements of domain, which is 3. Okay, okay, and put the elements of range, which is 7 8 -2 4 and 1, and connect between them. 3 connected with the 7, 3 connected with the 8, 3 connected with -2, and 3 connected with 4, and 3 connected with 1. And he asked me, is this relation function? Actually no. Why? Because if we check the x-axis here, it has a repeated number, yes, which is the 3. Okay, let us take another example and your life will be happy, my dear students. Number 9. Okay, the domain is 6 5 1 7. So you write like this, domain equal braces like this, and I write 6 5 1 and 7, and the range is, yes, the y coordinates or the output, which is -8 and 5 and 4. So -7 -8 4 and 5. Now I'm trying to draw a mapping, rectangle here and rectangle here, one for the domain, one for the range. I put the element of the domain, which is 6 5 1 and 7, and the element of range, which is -7 -8 4 and 5, and draw the arrows between them from -6 with -7, so like this. Now the question is this relation function? Go and check the x-axis only. You see any repeated number here? No, teacher. We don't have any repeated in the x-axis. So this relation is function. Okay, are you happy, dear student? I hope so. So what we learned? We learned how to figure out or to find the domain, the range, the mapping. Okay, and we check if this relation is function or not. So let us take one more example, and I think your life will be easy. So the domain elements one, this is yes, I highlighted by the yellow color. Okay, I write domain equal braces here 0.04, 0.2, 1 and 5, and the range elements, yes, the y-axis values, sorry, is the range part. I know you know, my dear student. So 0.2, 1, 5 and 25. Now I will mapping them. I draw this rectangle and this rectangle, okay, and write the elements of the domain from here. 0.04, 0.2, 1 and 5, and here 0.2, the range part. This is domain and this is the range. Okay, 1, 5, 25, and draw arrow from the domain to the range. See? Okay, see 0.04 with 0.2, you see? As you see, each element in domain has only one image in the range, okay? One arrow, okay, for each element in the domain. That's mean the relation is function. But if you don't have the mapping here and you want to check, you check only the x part, the x coordinate. Okay, see, the x coordinates different. Okay, there is no repeated number, so we say this relation is a function. Are you happy, my dear student? I hope so. Okay, the second part here, okay, find the range of each function for the given domain. So he give me the function and give me the domain and ask me to find the range, and I know the range is the y values, so it is the output of the function. So what I have to do, I draw a table negative. Okay, I can do like this. He asked me about the ranges. I can do like this. I will find f of -2. Then, okay, this is -2. I'm finished. I will find the f of -1. Okay. After I'm finishing, okay, from this, I will find the f of 0. Okay. When I finish, I will find the f of 1. When I finish, I will find the f of 2, as you see from here. Let us start. Now, f of -2, that's mean I have to put this -2 instead of the x here. So I will do like this. 2 multiply negative 2, negative 7 equal 2 multiply negative 2, so it is negative 4, and negative 7 equal negative 11. Okay, so this will be negative 11. So I will erase everything here and write the first element of the range is negative 11. I do the same here, but remember that the function is here, my dear student. Okay, so I replace the negative 1 again here by the x here. So it will be 2 multiply negative 1, okay, negative 7. Okay, what I do, I replace this by negative 1. Now let us continue. Equal, if I multiply this, I get negative 2. So negative 2, negative 7, it is negative 9. So I will erase everything here and write negative 9. Okay, again the 0 now. 2 multiply by 0, negative 7 equal, this give me 0, and 0 negative 7 equal negative 7. Okay, now the 2 multiply by negative 7. Now what is the value here, my dear student? 1. So I replace it by 1 here. 2 multiply 1 equal 2, and 2 negative 7 equal negative 5. And the last one, sorry, 2 multiply negative 7. 2 multiply, the value of x is 2 here. 2 by 2 equal 4. 4 minus 7 equal negative 3. Bravo. So this is the domain for this function. And you remember, if he give me a function and this is the range. Okay, if he give me a function and domain, I can find the range. Okay, I can find the range if I have a function and the domain. Okay, so the range for this function, my dear student, is what? Is negative 11, negative 9, and negative 7, negative 5, and negative 3. Okay, now we finish from this part. Okay, it is enough. You just replace each value of a domain in the function, and you will get one element of the range. Now let us take the last part here. Use the vertical line test. Vertical line test, if you have, this is my vertical line test, my dear student. Let me draw it correctly. This is the vertical line test. I will use it now, okay, to check if this graph or this, yes, if this graph is function or not. My dear student, let us check. See, hit 1 point, hit 2 points. So if hit 2 points, that means this is not function. Okay, my dear student. Okay, my teacher. Okay, let us move to the second graph, which is here. Okay, I will use my vertical. Okay, I will use my vertical line, my dear student, and check if this vertical line hit 2 points in the graph or not. Okay, let's do it. Okay, sorry. See, this, okay, it hits, the line hits 2 points here, yes? So is it function or not? It is not function. Okay, my dear student? Okay. Now let us check the next graph here. Okay, see, it is hit only 1 point. See, hit only 1 point, so it is function. And here the vertical line hits only 1 point, so also it is a function. So this and this, it is a function. Okay, my dear student, I hope you get the points of this lesson for dash 6, formalizing relation and function. Okay, thank you for watching. This is Muhammad Khair, and see you later, my sweet alligators. Goodbye.